sound wasn't on. Hi, just Jelena here. I am a very anxious person and a perfectionist. I feel like I'm never on center here. Anxious, anxiety, something I struggle with, something I want to talk about today. I noticed that I tend to get what I would describe as a panic attack. It's not like a full-fledged fish out of water thing, but it's like a heart palpitations, racing thoughts, dread, cold sweat feeling type of thing that happens to me when I have too much caffeine and when I see something that makes me think, fuck, what the fuck am I doing with my fucking life? For instance, I just saw the music video for MIA's song Borders. It's this beautifully shot thing where she's with Syrian refugees in the water and on land, and it's gorgeous. Watch it. But it had me thinking, oh my God, this is amazing. I want to do amazing things. Why aren't I doing amazing things? How do I do amazing things? I'm never going to do amazing things. I don't know how to do it. And then I just get into this spiral of thinking of all of the things that I'd like to do but aren't or can't or won't, etc. Setting crazy expectations for myself. I think part of the problem is that I want to do so many things, and I know I'm not alone in this. I want to pursue media. I want to be in front of the camera and behind the camera. I want to be a politician. I want to own a news corporation. I want to have a family. I want to find true love. I want to travel. I want to be the Black Quentin Tarantino. I guess that's Sam Jackson, and that's kind of an insult to say. Pretend I didn't say that. I just want so many impossible things is what I'm trying to get at. And when I start thinking about all the things that I want and trying to I can't even start to prioritize, it's overwhelming. Speaking of overwhelming, this is part of my Moleskine journal collection of thoughts. I started these just over a year ago when I started my job in corporate America. I began writing down my feelings just to monitor my mental health, and it kind of turned into just notes from my workplace environment, weird things that happened, just daily task reminders, etc. But a lot of anxieties are in here, and I'm scared to look through them. I just started before I filmed, but it makes me anxious to look at the things that I've written before, to see what it was that I was wanting to do and dreaming of and didn't do, what it was that I'm scared about and I'm still scared of, what it is that I just haven't accomplished yet and I feel bad about. It's just all in here. Not all in here. It's just a little fraction of the shit that happens in my brain is in here. And I don't want to let my thoughts have power over me, especially my anxious thoughts, because anxiety, it does nothing. It might propel you in the moment to, start writing that book, start talking to that person, start whatever, but probably it's just gonna be this crippling sensation that stops you from doing the thing that you should be doing or want to do or need to do. And I don't want that to control me anymore, and it just has, and I don't necessarily know how to stop it. I found that really focusing on the fact that I am a human being who is breathing on her own and can have the power to bring air into her lungs and out of her lungs helps. It helps to remind myself of that and to practice breathing consciously. But it's a minute-by-minute struggle to focus on life and to not focus on the worries and the intangible insecurities and fears and whatever that surround life, to just live it. Ever since I was a kid, I've always been a huge thinker, as you can probably tell. I have even more journals from when I was in middle school and elementary school, just of me observing things that happened in my day-to-day life. And some of them are pretty hilarious, if not just for the psychopathic, cold observational skills that I had as an 11-year-old. But a lot of it, it's just, if there's one thing that I wish I could have changed about my life, and that I want to actively change about my life, is just to stop fucking thinking so much, you know? Thinking is not helping. Live. That's very inarticulate. Thinking is necessary. Let's not get crazy here. You should think. You shouldn't just be like, I don't care about anything, I'm just gonna live my life. I'm just gonna live. If that's your thing, whatever. But to think in place of living is a huge mistake, because you just end up thinking about how you'd live, and then what up? Your life is done. It's gone. You've been thinking the whole time and not actually doing it. So that's kind of the idea behind these videos, is I'm tired of thinking about all the things that I'd like to say or want to do. I have so many goals that are bigger than my means right now. But something I can do is pick up a camera and talk to it. See what happens. I think there are important ideas to be shared from me and from you, and just togetherness. Raise the vibrations, you know what I mean? Get ourselves free of these millennial shackles that tell us what we can and can't do. It's not how to live. So I have anxiety, and I'm trying not to. So if you have any advice on how to stop it from happening, what you do to cope when the existential weight of the world is just crushing you down and you can't do anything, let me know what those are. Because I think we could all need some help. So until next time, and until I have an outro for these things, see you later.